Hey guys, Unique here, brand strategist, keynote speaker, and founder of Career Hacker Secrets. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to create an awesome LinkedIn profile. So if you're someone looking to build a brand so you can attract recruiters and clients, this video is for you. Stay tuned. So if you haven't heard yet, LinkedIn is the one place where you want to go to get found. Think of it as a professional network with over 467 million users from all over the world. It's a search engine just like Google, where when you go on Google and you type in how to create a video or how to create a great profile or how to prepare for an interview, usually you stop on page 1 when you get all these results, and if you have a bit more time, you go on page 2. And so the name of the game is the same thing, just like Google. LinkedIn is a search engine, so you want to get ranked to the top of page 1. And the way to do that is with these top 10 things that I'm going to show you in a few minutes. So if that's you, stay tuned. Step 1 is about getting a high quality profile picture. This is very, very important because this is your brand, this is your face, this is what you choose to represent yourself with in the world, and it's extremely important for you to invest in this. So do not make the mistake I see over and over again, which is taking an iPhone, doing a selfie, or cropping up a picture where you had other people in there, or just a really unprofessional background. Your picture is your brand and establishes your authority, establishes the way that you want to be perceived in the world. So you want to make sure that it's top notch. Make the investment of either going into a studio or hiring a professional photographer and getting a nice picture. I guarantee you that's the one thing that's going to give you your biggest return on your investment. Step 2, you got to create a captivating hook. A lot of times I see people just put in there like senior account executive at this company, or marketing strategist at this company, or dancer at this company, and it's not enough. Because if I'm a recruiter and I'm going on LinkedIn because I want to hire a choreographer, or I want to hire a dancer or a nurse or a salesperson, if I type that in, there's gonna be like hundreds of people, thousands of people, millions of people with the keyword senior account executive. So you wanna make sure you add a creative tagline to that. So if you go on my page, on my LinkedIn profile, instead of just saying sales leader, I actually say sales leader and brand strategist, passionate about B2B sales and entrepreneurship. And so when you're going through all of these different profiles and you just see someone that has a sharp picture and that really interesting tagline, you just want to click on it, and that's what it does. Step 1 and 2 is about getting that click to your profile. And those two things are your profile picture and your tagline. Now, once you're actually on the page, you want to do everything in your power to keep your recruiters and your viewers on your page. Most people, they go in there, it's just not interesting. It's a blank page, or it's just a bullet points of their responsibilities, and no one cares about that. They want to see who you are. And that's the amazing thing with LinkedIn too, is because it's not just a resume. This is actually a living, breathing profile. So let's get into step 3 here. Step 3 is writing a killer summary. If you go on my LinkedIn page, for example, you'll see I speak from a personal voice. I don't speak from a third person. I don't say my responsibilities, and I don't just say, such and such with 10 years of experience and that's it, right? A lot of people try to use words to say, high performer and very good at doing this and that, and it's just horrible. Just don't do that. You want to speak from your own voice and tell your story. So if you go on my page, I say, I'm a sales leader, brand strategist, keynote speaker, and I've done this, and that. My passion is to be able to build startups and teach people how to build a brand so that they can attract recruiters and land multiple job offers. And I go through my story and I actually say, in 2010, I achieved this. In 2012, I did this. Today, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I'm looking for. It's a summary of your experience, but it's also a summary of who you are, about your passion and your skill set. So many people miss the ball when it comes to that. I want you to think of that summary like it's a cover letter that you're writing to the world. So it's extremely, extremely important. It doesn't have to be that long, it could be short, but you want to make sure also that you're keyword optimized and that you're actually saying, okay, well, if you're in sales, or if you're in marketing, or if you're a dancer, or if you're in healthcare, you want to have your keywords in there that are respective to your industry. Step 4, you want to make sure that you create a results-driven work experience. So the work experience is pretty important. Most people go in there and they say, I was responsible for this, this, and that. And I am sorry to tell you that people don't care what you're responsible for. When they're looking on your resume or your profile, they want to see that you have achieved something. So in my specific position, I was a senior account executive, I was a strategy consultant at some point, and I had a lot of different positions through LinkedIn. And so what I did is I always talk about my top 3 achievements, and I always bring numbers to it. It's very, very important because people need to understand what you've achieved and what was the scale and magnitude and impact of that. And so I always say, hey, I contributed and I was responsible, let's say, for increasing our revenue by 16% and decreasing our customer churn by 5% by doing X, Y, Z. And so it's an actual I drove this. You want to speak with action verbs and you want to talk about your achievements. Please do not write a whole paragraph about your responsibilities because your position and your title should already say what you are. So if you are a videographer, people know you're a videographer. You don't need to go into the responsibilities of that. If you're a salesperson, people know you're in sales. You don't have to go through the responsibilities of that. Just talk about your impact. Step 5 is about adding multimedia content wherever you can on your LinkedIn profile. And this is the big difference between a resume and a LinkedIn profile, because a resume is just a static brochure where its sole purpose is for you to land the interview, and you can't do much with that. It's black and white text, and that's it on one sheet of paper. But on LinkedIn, it's a living, breathing experience that you can create with multimedia. You can add videos, you can add pictures, you can add courses and projects and different things you've done, and you want to do that. You want people to see your face. You want people to hear your voice. You want people to see what you care about. You can't do that on a resume, but on a LinkedIn profile, you can do that. So I recommend and I invite you to go on your LinkedIn profile and actually put professional pictures with your team, company events, any interesting, cool things your company's doing in the news. You want to make sure you put that on your LinkedIn profile as well. Step 6 is that you want to make sure that you grow your connections daily. Every time you go on LinkedIn, you spend maybe 5-10 minutes in the morning to just see in the section of the people that you may know. I go there all the time and just see, oh, I know such and such person, and I spend 5-10 minutes to just click on their profile, write them a personalized message to say, hey, Steve, I haven't seen you in such a long time. It's great to see you on LinkedIn. Let's connect, let's keep in touch. And so I always personalize that message. You want to make sure you do that too. So grow your connections daily, because the more connections you get, the more you get profiles to come on your page, and you get pushed to the top of the ranking of LinkedIn. So make sure you do that every single day. 7, make it a habit to ask for recommendations. You just have to ask for recommendations, because you can sell yourself all day long, but when other people are going on your LinkedIn profile and talking to you about how awesome you are, about your achievements, about your skill set, about your professionalism, it speaks much, much louder than you going on there and selling yourself. So you want to make sure you go out there and you ask for your friends, families, co-workers, past colleagues and students from different programs, and just go there and ask them, hey, can you write me this quick recommendation about this position that we did together on this specific project. And you always want to make sure that you give them something to talk about. Don't just ask for a recommendation. Actually say, hey, I'm looking for a recommendation, and can you speak specifically about this project that we did where we use these skill sets? And those are going to be key words that are going to be put on your page that's also going to be found by recruiters. So that was a quick little tip for you that's going to bring you so much money. 8, you gotta make sure you get tons of endorsements. Endorsements are very important when you put your skill sets on LinkedIn. It allows you to say, hey, I'm a speaker, coach, or I have consulting skills and all these different things. And people can actually go on your profile and click to say, you have these skills. And it's incredibly powerful when you go on someone's profile and you see that 35 people or 50 people or 100 people have said, Unique has speaking skills, or James has consulting skills, or Trisha has dancing skills. You really want to make sure people are going on your page and endorsing you. 9 is you want to participate in your community. It's very, 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 very important to be involved in groups on LinkedIn. that relates to your industry, your passion, or your skill set, and you go there and you actually contribute so that people can find you, you have valuable content you're adding to the community, all that's driving traffic back to your page, which again helps you get back to the top of LinkedIn search engine. And the last and final step is very easy, but people always miss it, and it's about customizing your URL. You want to get on LinkedIn, you want to make sure it's very easy for you to get found. So it's very easy to say, hey, yeah, my LinkedIn profile is linkedin.com/Yannick Podar or /Julie Sanders. You want to make sure you do that. It's just a super easy way to get keyword optimized and to get to get ranked and found very easy on LinkedIn. So there you go, guys. Those are the 10 steps to creating a killer LinkedIn profile. I've done presentations, that span from 60 minutes to 90 minutes on this content, and 10 minutes is not enough for me to really transfer that to you. So what I've done is that I've created a report and a PDF file that you can actually click on the link below and download, so that you can go back and actually see section by section everything that I mentioned today, and with examples so that you can see how you can do it for yourself. So make sure you click on the link below, download the report, and start working on your killer LinkedIn profile. Thanks a lot, and stay tuned. All right, here we go, guys. Super excited. Starting the shot bright and early, 9:30 a.m. San Jose, California. Here we go. Hey guys, Unique here, brand strategist, keynote speaker, and founder of Career Hacker Secrets. And what year? I think I'll do that again, right? I think we're in the frame. Founder of Career Hacker Secrets, and in this video, so if you're someone who is looking to attract recruiters or attract if that's you, stay tuned because you'll be learning an amazing amount of things today. All right. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe, because we're going to be having amazing content that we're releasing each and every single week on career hacking, how to build a brand, how to attract recruiters, how to land multiple job offers. So if you're interested, subscribe and stay tuned for our next videos.